Hey guys, welcome back. This is DMC1, Mission 16, Nightmare of Darkness. Now, I don't know a lot about act structure, free act structure in games or films, or just stories in general, but I would say with what just happened, the cutscene in the last level, that we're now entering the third act as... wow, can't even get up there. That's always a good start. But I'd say we've now entered the third act because we've now got a bit of motivation for Dante. Things have been set up. We've seen Mundus, the main villain of the game, and we're going to be heading back to the castle. And it's now all night time. And the plot and areas we go to are going to start getting a bit more strange. I'm actually going to skip this enemy because I've fought him enough times. This one, if I can find the door, that is. I said try not to skip enemies if I can help it, but those guys are kind of tricky. And this is a mission that I'm going to need to try and keep as much health as I can, because we've got some tricky stuff coming up. And don't worry, you are here. That laughter is normal. That evil laughter. It's just trying to spook you out of the game. You're not going crazy in lockdown. I hope this playthrough is helping with lockdown, by the way, if you are watching it. Giving you something to watch. Because I think we're all struggling, but a bit of Devil May Cry helps those blues go away, I think. Mainly because we're wearing a red coat as well. But there we go, we're going to go back to the castle, which normally most games you'll give a bit of slack for reusing areas, but I think when it mixes it up a bit, it's okay. And this is quite a short game, so I can understand it. It's certainly a lot easier from a developer's point of view, and it is quite different in the atmosphere, much darker as you can see now. And in fact, the whole area kind of changes, because as you can see, that door is not there. Sorry if I said that a bit weird, but I wasn't sure if that door had gone actually or not. And you may not remember this area all that well, but you may have noticed there was a big statue there. That's gone now. So as I say, it all kind of gets a bit spooky. So it's not quite using the same assets. We're going to be introduced to, I would say, a new enemy, but we have already fought them. So take a shot. And we fought them on mission 5, I want to say. No, mission 6. These are the plasmas. They were quite intimidating when you first fight these. That spooky red eye. I don't know where I am because that's the glorious camera that I was talking about in the last. Wow. So we don't want this guy to split up if we can help it. I think we took him out early enough actually. Yeah, that's quite good that. So I mean, if you're too slow with that guy, he will split up into 3 parts and we can have a bit of a nightmare as he keeps splitting up as we're attacking him. But he's not the only one of those we're going to fight. As we go back into this room. Remember the plane, guys? That's my one tip. As you can see, wow, this guy's split. Let's just get Ebony and Ivory on there and just go to town if we can. Damn it, that guy's getting me there. You think he'll go into his bat form, maybe? Oh no, he's split. I do not believe this. Come on, let's get these guys down. I really hate that move. Let's get air raid on. I didn't realise you could use Sting on these guys. I think there's a move that is quite useless, and it might be Ifrit actually. Wow, I don't know what's going quite wrong here, but it ain't going well. Oh wow, they keep splitting on me. This is not going well at all. Oh, God damn it. Come on, let's get this guy down quick. That's it. Oh, rough. Definitely a rough enemy. Well, let's get out of there. We took quite a bit of damage there. Not sure what we'll face in this corridor. As you can see, all smashed up by Phantom. Way back in mission 4. Just some normal enemies. Let's get some Devil Trigger actually. Because we are going to need it. Let's get Stinger on these guys. Stay in the air as long as possible here. Ah, that's annoying. As you can see, this is what I mean by the difficulty ramping up. Let's just Stinger our way out of this. Let's dodge these guys. And go back to where we fought Phantom. Mysterious pool of water. Now, because I know what's coming, I'm going to be a bit cheeky and hit this. So let's inspect this. Oh, that's a nice PS2 sludge. No, it's a boss fight. This is a fantastic boss fight, actually. It's a bit of a puzzle. There's a lot going on here that I will take the time to explain. Maybe not right now, because I've got a lot of shit to worry about, as I'm caught straight away, and I didn't want that. So, what's happened here is, which is actually very interesting, Nightmare has a move, that's the name of this boss by the way, where he grabs me. Normally I want this to happen later, but you may not be able to see that outline out there, but that is Phantom. So he has a move where he grabs me and I have to fight previous bosses. So that can mean you can fight some of the bosses in this game 4 times. This will be the 3rd time I've fought Phantom, when I find these skulls, wherever they're hiding. So there. They're not as hard, you know, they have significantly reduced health, thankfully. This guy's taking a bit of a beating. But Phantom's going to show up, so let's get Ebony and Ivory out. And we'll also want Alistair. There he is, our good friend Phantom. It's the same tactics as before, but you will notice that we do a lot more damage than we normally would. And we can also get health by doing this, and we do actually take a lot of health off Nightmare itself. Normally I like to do this quite late on in the fight. Smart enough to finish him, there we go. He does give us a bit of health, thankfully. But let's switch to Ifrit, because that's the... In fact, why am I not just doing it here? There we go. But with this boss, you've got to hit those 4 dials that you saw me hit in the room, or hit one of them, to be able to even do damage to this boss. Otherwise, he is just a big slug, basically. Or sludge is probably a better term. There we go, he's now exposed. And we need to dodge some of his moves here. I can't see, this is where the camera is at its absolute bloody best, but now I need to get on his head. And charge up these Ifrit attacks. And we need to be doing, in a way, as little damage as possible, because it's no secret we're going to fight this guy more than once, because that's what this game does. But his damage carries through. The damage you've done to this guy carries through into the other boss fights, basically. So if we do too many damages to him, it's going to make the last fight in particular extremely challenging. So we only want to be doing 1 hit of Ifrit, sorry, 1 to 4 hits of Ifrit, not a load with Alistair or Devil Trigger. So there's a lot going on that you don't quite realise at first with this boss. As long as he's blue, that's good. We just want to avoid him going red. And we've almost got him here. I was actually a bit worried about dying on this section, but taking out Phantom's giving me a bit of health. We need to dodge this ice laser to come in. That's perfect. This should do it. There we go. So, a really fun boss that we are going to encounter more than once. In fact, can I get more Devil Trigger? Yes, I can. That's good. That's going to help me finish this mission, actually. Because we need to go back out to this area, if you remember it. Remember it, if I want to actually use the English language. Here we go. Bit of flying. So I'm going to use Vortex to get across here without having to do a lot of swimming. Rubbish. So let's use that staff that we picked up. And now things are going to get really weird as we go through some paintings. I assume they're paintings? They're more like water actually, aren't they? I'm sure we want to go through the one on the left. That's right, yep. That's the end of that mission, guys. Quite a fun one. Solid B rank. Probably because I took so much damage to those plasmas, but thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next mission.